Um, I'd say pretty much fine. Like there's a few things that were difficult to adjust to, but once you adjusted to it, it was pretty easy for me to keep going with it. So the first lockdown we had in Arizona, I did a lot of outside body weight workouts, like dumbbells. I had jump rope on that, a lot of running, a lot of biking, so a lot of more cardio stuff. A few like a lot more stretching and recovery. And then the second lockdown, our gym actually ended up going to a park and working out in there. So we would take all of our equipment to the park and work out there and take it all back. So that was a little bit different. It was a little bit better weightlifting wise. My dad actually got me into it. So I kind of like stuck with it since I was 12. I started in the kids class and ended up moving to the adult class and just stuck with it then. But I was using it to supplement track and at that time basketball. I don't play basketball anymore, as well as softball. Um, a lot more training. I still do track. Planning on doing it this year again for my high school, but there's definitely a lot more training, a lot more time to train as well. So instead of having to go with the 5 a.m. class, I can go for a few hours after school or whatever activity I had, or for now, like work. So it made it a bit easier in a way. Don't rush it, I'd say, because if you start rushing it, you could easily get injured, end up, I literally, honestly, get injured. You also don't want to discourage yourself because you start discouraging yourself and you're just going to stop anyways. So you just want to keep yourself motivated, know that it takes time and effort to put in and to get better, and it's something that doesn't just come easy. I love training, so it's kind of part of my social life. Um, Other than working and going to school, I usually just wake up, go to school, train. I'll go to some sort of football game or basketball game or something afterwards and then come home, do homework, and repeat. So it's just like what I do. I like to do it like I like the hang out with adults aspect, I guess. Monday through Thursday, I'm there at my gym from 3 to or 3:30 to 6:30. So when I get out of school, I head right there and then I change and get going. And then Friday, whenever I get off work to 6:30. Saturday, it's usually from like 9 to 10:30, 11. And then Sunday's active recovery and Thursday's active recovery as well. It's just a lot more cardio stuff. I try to eat clean. I was doing a bit better before this year's CrossFit Games, but since then I've kind of been a little bit looser. But now that the opens are coming up, I'm starting to be a bit more strict with it. So like trying to hit my macros better, trying to hit my calories because I started eating too little and I can feel it. So just try to eat healthy, try to eat as much whole food as possible, which I usually end up eating a lot of protein shakes and protein bars to get my protein in, which I need to work on. But ooh, that's a hard one. To cheat meal. Probably Krispy Kreme donuts. Try to get enough sleep. Like my Whoop tells me I need to be going to bed at 8 or 9, but I'm up doing homework till 10 or 11. I still get around 6 hours, which I know it wasn't like the healthy, but like it is what it is. So I wanted to wanted to go to bed earlier. I could get my stuff done faster, do my homework more in school or whatever has to be done. But it doesn't really bother me. Usually go to bed at 10 to 11 and wake up at 6. Yeah, I really like cleans, squat cleans, and that's probably one of my weakest movements. I don't like front squats, but I don't like, so I'm not good at them, but I like to do cleans. It's fun to be challenged by them, even if it is harder for me to get the heavier weight or the form perfectly down. Um, I've gotten many messages saying like there's no way you're that ripped at 16, that's photoshopped, and I've also had people in school call me man arms. I had somebody like last week saying people with muscle look like a man, not realize I was sitting next to him. So I just don't, I'm like, it doesn't bother me because I'm kind of used to it and I just blow it off, but it's still like, it happens too much in my opinion. But um, late or like July, August of 2020 to early 2021, it's still kind of an issue now, is I had a hip impingement. So I couldn't do front squats or at some point it was any squatting. Toes to bar, I couldn't do a lot of the main CrossFit movements. So it was like do as much as you can and just try to work around it. And if it works out, it works out. So front squats and cleans are my weakest movement because I haven't been able to do a lot, or it wasn't able to do a lot of it. Back squats started earlier, so I've been doing better with back squats. But it just, I want to say slowed the process down, but complicated it a lot. Get as far as I can. I would prefer to get sponsorships, work out for a living, which I know it's hard, but I know not everybody can also do that. So it's just more like do the best I can with what I have and go from there and see what happens. The CrossFit Games this year, so the 2021 CrossFit Games. Inside of CrossFit, I would say Haley Adams. Not just because she has the same name as me, because it is spelled differently, but she started out as a team, went to the individuals. She's done really well in it. So it's just kind of like, I want to do that too. So it's a good thing to strive for. And then out of CrossFit, I'd say, honestly, my family, a lot of my friends, like, they're all very supportive and they all try to keep me going, especially my gym friends.